If you love to celebrate the Day of the Dead, Harbourfront is the place to be. Dia de los Muertos. How was that, Nicole?
Well done, Roger.
Not
You're
bad,
way
eh?
better than I do, that's for sure. So
I can say dos cerveza, por favor, as well, too.
So it was last weekend, but we're celebrating it here at the Harbourfront Center this weekend. You guys are in, what, your 16th year, Brian?
Yes, this is the 16th anniversary of the Day of the Dead festival that we have every year.
That's amazing. So tell me a little bit about the meaning behind the Day of the Dead.
So it's like a celebration of life and death of people that passed away. So we want to remember them. So we have some ofrendas, which are altars to remember things that they liked. Things
And
that
this
they
is one of them that we're looking at right here. So what is an ofrenda? What does that entail?
So it's like an altar to remember people that we loved, or now we can also do it about things like bees, for example, to raise awareness about social issues. But tradition is about people that passed away and that we want to remember and celebrate their lives.
Okay, now you're from Mexico City.
Yes.
How nice is it that Toronto kind of has brought this here so that people can celebrate it here?
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing that I can still celebrate all my traditions in a very, again, traditional, original way, but also, you know, in more modern ways. And you know, we have the food, we have the kids' activities, the family, so like everything that is associated with the Day of Death, we can have it here.
And so what's this one kind of about?
So this ofrenda is about the people that are trying to cross the border between Mexico and United States. And as you know, it's a very risky situation. So this is a more contemporary version of an ofrenda.
Okay.
Yeah, I am not the artist who made this one,
but you're the one that made this one over here, and it's beautiful. So what was the inspiration behind this one?
So this one is similar, but it's about people that are seeking asylum. So people that are not necessarily have the refugee status, people who are just fleeing a situation of conflict. So we have these mirrors that are in the shape of humans that represent these people trying to seek asylum. And we also have a phrase from an indigenous poem from Mexico, which means let's leave flowers. So let's do something positive for the next generation.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's really nice. So do you know people that have gone through that, and is that why?
Yeah, and you know, some people are not even in a situation of, let's say, like a war or something like that. Sometimes maybe you're in a bad relationship or in bad business, something like that, or you just need safety. So yeah, it's a topic that is very popular, very relevant.
Relevant.
Yeah, exactly. But it's also close to me. And I want people, that's why we have the mirrors, because I want people to see themselves reflected and to think that, you know, maybe at some point our ancestors, our grandfathers had to move from one conflict area to another, and, you know, think that we all should have the same right to have a life without fear and without persecution.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. Frankie, I walked here this morning and it was very cold. What is going on with this weather?